the stage.
Yeah. During the performance,
Yeah.
do we did some cool for help? Any
backstage
change?
help?
No.
No.
No. We'll do it
So
ourselves.
we just stand by.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. We're going to do a run through. ये नहीं करेगा, ताली भी नहीं मारेगा. And okay, and my starting position is
Yeah. The music is on. Right.
When I started studying modern dance, and this is in the 60s, they would ask you what style, what was your technique. Now, I went to study modern dance after having had 10 years of Indian classical dance. I started with the traditional style of Kathak, which is predominantly from the north of India. And the main point of the Kathak dance is the footwork. After having studied this particular technique for 10 years, I went to university and I was studying economics, and I saw the Murray Lewis Dance Company from New York. This is the year 1965 to 69 I'm talking about. And also at that point it was very interesting that I saw in the other fields of performing arts, whether it was theatre, music, there was a movement of innovation, contemporariness, but not in dance. After finishing my university, my parents did allow me, and I went to study modern dance, and I started in London at the place. And then my journey of exploration took me 8 years, where in these 8 years I traveled and lived in different parts of the world, observing and studying dance. I took classes in the Jose Limon technique, I studied Afro jazz, and I sort of went and observed and picked up certain things which I thought would be able to assimilate into my body, into my movements. I returned and I started studying Kathakali, which is the dance drama style from the south of India. So through the years, I have now come to develop a body language of my own. Would you like to introduce? Good morning. We're going to show you an extract of celebration which we're going to be performing this evening. This work I've choreographed using the martial art technique from the state of Manipur in India. The martial art technique is called Thang Ta. Thang means sword and Ta means spear. Through my experiences, I've evolved a body language whereby I have taken elements and mixed it together in creating a work. It's like a painter using different colors, mixing it and making and bringing it alive on a canvas. The body language comes from the traditional Indian classical technique, whether I use the Kathakali technique or whether I use the Kathak technique which goes round and round. So it's not that you'll say I've taken this, that. It's this now. It's a new language which I have developed. There was not really any meaningful questions or anything of that sort. Basically, they were all TV people who were there, and they had a probably deadline to catch or to edit because it has to go on the air. They asked a little bit of a question on a one-to-one basis, but not in general, So, but they were all taken in by drum, the boys going, sword sparks going.
Drupad.
You much better when you say nowadays.
I was Indian, last birth.
And I received highest, comments from among people.
Right.
Anything else you would like us to introduce you?
Oh, that's enough. I mean, there's so much, but it's okay. I just couldn't feel the audience for a while. They were giving, but for a while it just looked like it. Yeah, you know.
They come in also very quietly out here. I don't know. It's all very quiet. You don't feel the buzz, no? Normally one is so used to hearing the audience and see. I have not seen a single person in the audience today, which is most unusual.
Felt good.
It looked 100% better than the rehearsal.
What?
You know?
That's why we never.
No, not just your show, but I'm saying the show also looked. The lighting looked 100% better than the rehearsal. Mercifully, you felt it.
Yes, definitely. Because that whole light change was sort of there, you know. So there was nothing. Curtain ka? What tell you? Music sort of thing. Curtain. Curtain that chadiya bhi nahi. That's my music ayu.
Okay, no. What I told him was the first 4 or 5 notes of the music, and then curtain. Now what happens here is all the messages get transmitted, and it's a hand curtain.
Now while I was all ready, waiting. Like that. Then it come. Come in. Or we go out. Come upstairs. Yeah. Upstairs, yeah, we're coming. There you go.
Welcome to Tamsui.
电视台各間部門嘅優勝期待首播裡面上
जब तुम लोग बाहर जाते हो ना ऐसे परफॉर्मेंस करने के लिए, हाँ, तो बाहर के ऑडियंसेस कैसे होते हैं?
इंडिया का तो एक गद करने का टाइम तो बहुत ऐसे आता है, बाहर का तो कुछ नहीं आता है। चुपचाप से हम लोग का शो तो एक शुरू से ख़त्म होने तक देखा है। हम लोग तो सोचना पड़ता है ये लोग क्यों कि चुपचाप रहता है पूछता है, और शो ख़त्म होने का बाद तो बहुत अच्छे आता है।
Really enjoyed Taiwan. Is almostly similar of Manipur, the food habits and all. That's why we enjoy here, and the people also very good now.
Even in terms of facial characteristics, people look quite similar to people from Manipur and northeast of India, no?
Yeah, that is the problem for me. They are just thinking they are local people too, just like they treat and they are local people. But I can't understand their language. That is the problem. Whenever I am just going to the shop, I am asking by English, then they have that. This is my problem.
When you travel like this on long tours, is that a problem getting used to the local food?
We have no problem about the food. Whatever we get, we enjoy.
Princess? Do that.
Close your eyes.
आँख बंद करो.
Relax and
Relax. ओ कैमरा लो ना, फोटो लो ना उसका.
Really, we started with Astad in this contemporary, this fusion work. That was, I think, in 1995 November. I think we performed in Pinnacle Awards in New Delhi. We just perform with our weapons and all. Then in the last part, we just drop the weapons and we just interact with the modern dancer groups and the Dada Padamsi and the Astad is in the back. They are moving and like that. So we are just working like that.
आप लोगों का मार्शल आर्ट्स और डांस जो करते हैं उसमें फ़र्क क्या है?
और थोड़ा थोड़ा अलग है ये.
हाँ.
मार्शल आर्ट तो थोड़ा तो बहुत का क्या करेगा मेरा तो मालूम नहीं है ये.
We have taken these martial art energy and the movements and we converted into the dance form like that. Originally we have two forms also there from the earlier period. We have one is say decorative and one is real fighting form.
So there is a tradition already
Yeah,
of
we have
this kind of
yeah
thing.
in the
What did your guru say? Yeah, because normally in Indian classical arts, Gurujis don't like experimentation.
all gurus they have they are very conservative. That's why they didn't allow. They have boundary like that. But right now this is modern time. All the youngsters just want the new things.
अस्ताद जी का डांस तो बेहतर रहता है क्योंकि बहुत फ्लेक्सिबल रहता है. हम लोग तो फ्लेक्सिबल नहीं है क्योंकि बहुत तो हम लोग का फाइटिंग करने का टाइम तो बहुत टेंशन बहुत रहता है ना.
As a martial art trainer, I just feel myself as a fluid, just like a water. The water is we can put in anywhere. Whatever the shape is, it can change like that. My body also need to flexible like that. Only the dead body are stiff. This is our motto of this martial art. That's why the short movements also we have. That's why we easily just injured in Astad's work in the short movement and in the hard work. I mean in vigorous movements like that.
हम लोग तो शॉर्ट फाइटिंग करेगा तो नेक्स्ट ऐसा करके वो चलता है कंसंट्रेशन करेगा. और डांस करने का तो डांस के उसके बाद में क्या आएगा, उसके बाद में क्या करेगा, इसमें बाद में क्या करेगा, ऐसा ही चलता है. मैं भी वो उसके पीछे में चलता है, इसलिए मैं आई कांटेक्ट करना ज़रूरी है क्योंकि ऐसा करने का तो मैं भी उसमें साथ में करना ज़रूरी है.
टाइम भी ये ऐसे चलने का टाइम भी बहुत धीरे धीरे चलता है. हम लोग का टाइम तो ऐसे चलता है ना. हम लोग का भी है और थोड़ा फर्क रहता है इसलिए.
मैं इसी टाइम में मैं सोचता है और एक फ्लावर है ना, इससे मैं नहीं ऐसा नहीं करता है क्योंकि और ब्लूमिंग है ना, ऐसा ही रहता है. हम लोग तो सूरज निकलेगा तो फ्लावर ओपन ऐसा ही सोचता है. सूरज ज़्यादा आएगा तो हम लोग तो ब्लूमिंग से डाउन हो गया है, ऐसा ही सोचता है, फूल जैसा सोचता है.
movie?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Arjuna is in Sri Lanka.
And where's Ravana?
Ravana is in Sri Lanka. Yes, Arjuna.
Abra. Who is Abra?
No, Ravana's the demon.
Demon.
From Sri Lanka.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ravana came and
Took Sita away.
Sita away. Sri Lanka.
And then we have to get.
Hanuman.
Hmm.
To come
And so he put the fire on his tail and burnt Lanka.
Oh, this was Sri Lanka comes.
Yeah, and then I bring her back. Welcome.
Nice performance. Good.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Good. Good.
Hey!
Finally. Yes. Thank you, Sal.